Sociability, community, and fiction making. So I've been involved in collaborative projects for over a dozen years now, both in the traditional print and in the digital mode as director of the English Broadside Ballad Archive. And that's a making process, collaborative work, especially the archive. But there is nothing like the kind of making that we've been involved in, which requires long hours of sitting and cutting, for instance, little pieces of clothing into smaller pieces and gouging out parts of the wood so that they won't show. These are the parts you never see, or putting the tiny spacers in between the little pieces of type so that you won't see that there's a space between the type. This takes hours and hours of labor, and what happens is that people talk. They talk nonstop, and they tell stories about themselves, they tell stories about other people, they tell anecdotes, and in the end we form this community, and it's a fiction-making community in which we try to entertain each other and we laugh endlessly. And that is probably the most extraordinary thing I learned from the making of a broadside ballad, is this engagement and participating in a kind of sociability that is not available to scholars today, even in their collaborative projects, but would have been available to anybody involved in making at the physical, practical level.